All right, so today we have a few new announcements, some new characters coming to the game. If you've been watching my series on getting GL Kylo, um, we'll have an update for that. You can check out that series up above, but we are making progress here. So the first glance of this is a little bit like, yeah, I don't know. I just finished this dude. Now I've got some more GL looking kind of guys. Let's take a look at what we got here. All right, so first up we have Admiral Piett. He's a support leader, Empire, Imperial trooper. So it's kind of cool. Like you can mix him in with your trooper group, your Empire group. He is a leader, so that should be interesting. Dark side support, and they're showing synergy with. Wow, that seems random with Shore Trooper. Let's see, we've got Grand Admiral Thrawn, Darth Vader, and Emperor Palpatine. Let's see, fast rising officer. We'll skip to the thing here. Let's see, Admiral Piett is a dark side character, can lead Empire Imperial squad or Imperial trooper teams. Increased potency. So that might be kind of cool with Emperor. Maybe you can land more things. That would be good. This kit has some specific anti-light side synergies that lower tenacity and help the squad evenly award us. Okay, so yeah, I don't know. Yeah, they've got Palpatine here, but we'll talk about the new Palpatine in a minute. Maybe that works well. That does seem nice for his AoE, so maybe that would be able to land more often, get more stuns. He's the least terrified of any officer of Vader in the room. What Lord Vader's missing. This has nothing to do with that, but whatever. While debuff does not harm his allies directly, the ammo benefits from his allies' defeat. Yeah, and I'm not a big fan of these types of characters. Like me losing, buffing a guy. I mean, it's kind of cool with the Red Trooper and stuff, but like if you're losing to get advantage, that feels kind of weird, right? Like you want to be winning to continue to draw advantages. Let me zoom in here a little bit so we can read this. Imperial Ambition, which applies inevitable failure. Also applies marked. Okay, so marked. This can be useful to focus enemy down. A la Shore Trooper's taunt isn't ready, but you'll need to keep the rest of your squad safe from attacks. Which applies inevitable failure, also applies marked. So I guess there's a debuff here with inevitable failure. You don't want to target the ally with Imperial Ambition that you want to survive long term. Huh, that's weird. Kind of reminds me of World of Warcraft where you're sacrificing things to make progress. So it sounds like you sacrifice maybe somebody not great and buff up Piett here. You don't want the ally of an to be attacked, but you want the type of, but you'll need to balance the risk of losing unit with the reward of powering up Piett. So that must be a pretty strong buff if that's the case. Like if you're really sacrificing a character for that, that's kind of interesting. Actually, I feel like that maybe, like this kind of a mechanic actually seems like something I don't know, like a Sith would have actually. Maybe even like the new Emperor, like sacrificing pawns to become stronger. Piett's stats receive a boost for the individual figure, but he is quite effective without an ally dying, so you don't need to focus on losing more weight. Again, like I think there's some other mechanics like this in the game. I don't know. I don't really particularly care for this type of build, but whatever. Empire's Trap is a buff that Piett gives to all allies when an Empire unit attacks out of turn. There is no limit to the amount of the Emperor's Trap stacks your squad can have, but they are cleared at the start of the enemy's next turn, a non-Empire ally's turn, or at the end of the battle. So they're saying this is focused on the Empire Strikes Back and the celebration. Those are clearly a call out to Admiral Ozzel was abruptly replaced flagship, giving Piett to command. I guess maybe it seems like a stretch. The ability to Trap is inspired by the role of the battle where he pointed out Admiral herself is something he is. Okay. Yeah, I guess. Whatever. One way to build damage is to deny the enemy from taking turns. Obviously, stunning people. Full Empire team is important. You don't lose the Emperor's Trap. Yep. So there's our suggestions. That's what they had up above. Yeah. So I don't know. I like to kind of approach these from a free-to-play perspective. Obviously, this is going to be useful for something else. You'll probably need him to farm some of the other ones. I don't know what this kit reveal goes to. I guess it goes to itself. That's fantastic. We'll see. It sounds like it might be a nice character that goes in well, though, with your with an Empire team and maybe even an Imperial Trooper team. They get a lot of turn meters sometimes. Might be interesting to throw that guy in. Not super excited about him. I mean, he's okay. I mean, he's not really like a favorite character in the Star Wars universe, but whatever. That's cool. And then we had another announcement today: Galactic Legends, Jedi Master Luke Skywalker and Sith Internal Emperor. Like, why do I feel like Jedi Knight Luke should have been the legend, and this guy maybe should have been what JKL was? Like, when you think about the Star Wars universe, and you think about like what who is who in it, right? Like Luke was the primary focus of that entire trilogy, and so I guess old guy Luke, I guess, and the Sith Emperor. This seemed like it was thrown into the third of the last trilogy. Whatever. Let's take a look here. So both the units can be viewed in a journey guide prior to their release. It'll be similar to Power of the Galactic Legends, Rey and Kylo. Okay, the first group of requirements are below. So it's definitely a Galactic Legend in terms of requirements. The requirements will be really okay. So they're doing the same thing they did last time. They're going to keep rolling these out. Like, this is interesting to people who play the game. Boy, I can't wait to see all the gear I'm going to have to throw away to get this character. Keep telling me every 2 weeks. It really gets me pumped up. CG, you amuse me. All right, so double drops. Fine. What? How long does this go for? Limited double drops for a limited time. Collect twice as many rewards for 24 hours. Don't overwhelm us with stuff there, CG. Unbelievable. So here's Jedi Luke. Jedi Master Luke Skywalker. Again, like, he's sort of a shell of himself in these movies. I don't view him as a galactic legend at this point. There's so many other characters you could have had here. Dooku, like, was a galactic legend if you've watched the Clone Wars. Obi-Wan Kenobi, like, I don't know, whatever. They've already decided this, so I guess there's no sense bellyaching about it. All right, so requirements. This is the first group of requirements. So Mon Mothma, who's already a brand new character. I don't think she's even farmable yet. So Relic 5, another new character. I guess this is Old Ben, Jedi Training. So at least this has some overlap, I think, with the other Rey event. And C3PO, which I think also. So I guess these are considered 3 new farms. But this is just the first stage, right? So you're still going to get 3 other packs of these, and Lord knows what that's going to look like. All right. So he's surrounded by mystery, the dark side. Force gave him access to powers and natural. He's deception of the battlefield. So really no idea what he's going to be yet. Yeah, they don't really describe these at all in terms of like what the kit will be like. I know it's coming, but CG, like, this isn't the way to roll out characters. Like, just give me the stupid requirements now. Like, we can probably guess at the others. This isn't fun for the community. This isn't something we take like great joy in. It's just such a bad way. And just finishing Kylo, like, this is not a fun way to release characters at all. And after you've made us wait for as long as you've had, with the kind of lackluster event you just pushed out, the whatever, I don't even know what it's called, whatever the thing is, the stupid, basically daily quest that you do every day. Like, this is the next step. We're gonna roll out 2 more Galactic Legends when the vast majority of the community doesn't have a Galactic Legend. It seems a bit short-sighted. Let's see, and so for Sith Internal Emperor, what a name. So Piett, who they just announced, as we talked about a few minutes ago. Royal Guard, who's useless. Hopefully they'll touch this up, maybe. Darth Vader, that's not bad. Emperor Palpatine, those are both strong characters. Actually, this was a character for Kylo and Krennic. Okay. What we got here? Admiral Piett will be released in an abbreviated schedule in order to be farmable for the release of Galactic Legend. So he'll be moved into shipments 3 weeks after the release, and then move farmable 3 weeks after that. So yeah, so thanks, I guess. I mean, you're still gonna have to farm your butt off to get there. So I don't know. I don't know. What do you guys think? At first glance, I don't see anything. I mean, who knows? The characters are probably gonna be overpowered, and I'm sure they'll be very strong. But again, I mean, CG, I don't know what your long-term vision is for this game. The community can't keep up with this type of stuff. Like, these types of releases are crazy. Just crazy. Like I just timed mine, and I'm not done. I don't have the final, what's it called? The last skill for Kylo. I can't remember what it's called. Done yet. and that was 4 months of farming as a free-to-play player. Like, this isn't sustainable for your group. I mean, it's sustainable for the whales, I guess, but it's from the free. So again, like, I play as a free-to-play player, so I look at it from that angle. Like, this isn't sustainable unless you make some big changes to your game. And the big changes to those games would be releasing your death grip on stun guns and carbs and cuffs to get people to G12 faster, and then lowering your requirements on things like MK7s and MK9s to help people actually upgrade these characters to have that gear spread out the load like you said it was supposed to do, instead of being a block, another choke point for characters getting leveled up. I don't know. This isn't what I expected to see from them. I was actually expecting maybe some stuff from The Mandalorian, honestly, with the new series coming out soon. Maybe it comes out after this. This feels very cash grabby. Like, this is like, we're going in the fourth quarter and we need some money, so let's release these guys. Sadly, I think you picked two character or two era or two time, I guess, eras, or characters in an era where I don't know if people look at them as legends at that point. I don't know. Well, I'm a bit disappointed with this release, to be honest. I was really hoping for something a little bit more geared for the community, something more fun, something more farmable. Um, again, I don't know why Master Luke Skywalker was chosen over Jedi Knight Luke. But anyways, I'm just ranting and raving at this point. There it is for today. I'm sure there'll be more information coming. I thought I'd do a quick video as I saw this announcement. I had some free time today, put up a video and see where it goes. So thanks for watching. We'll do some more stuff in the future. I got some more videos coming on the Kylo Ren. Galactic Legend I just finished up, or I'm on the process of finishing up, and I'll give you some thoughts on his utility in PvP and GAC and in all the other events in the game. But until then, I'll see you guys next time. See you.